A little while ago I did the unboxing of Spire and Hildegard, and I was really looking forward to playing this game, and the moment has come. I'm a big fan of Greg Favreau and what he did with Spire's End, because it's like a choose your own adventure game in a deck of cards, and Hildegard is like a choose your own adventure game in 4 decks of cards. There are way more cards in here, therefore way more adventure, and it's a little bit more complex with more dice, more tokens, more of everything. So I'm not going to play the game off camera and then tell you what I think. I'm literally going to play the game here and now. Therefore, this is going to contain some spoilers for the adventure. I'm not going to play the whole thing because that would be a bit too much. So you can go and skip to the end of the video to hear the conclusions. But is this game actually worth the amount of time that you have to invest to get to grips with it? I'm going to find out. So play we all. Okay, this game comes with a very thin rulebook, which kind of have next to nothing, a few decks of cards, some dice, some tokens, counters, so on and so forth. Let me put this here so you can see them all perfectly fine. So I'm just literally going to play the game as I go along. I haven't played this one before, so your adventure begins. At the top of the story deck, you move through the game like a book. We knew that. But in this case, it's a stack of cards. We can see that. Flip them over, make exciting and often difficult choices, and then let the story unfold. The cards are in numerical order. Reveal one of the 3 starting cards and off you go. Okay. Navigation. Reveal instructs you to advance to the next indicated card number. Pull instructs you to draw a card out of sequence without advancing from the current story card. Once you've finished with the pull card, return to the previous story card. From that point, continue on from the navigation prompts at the bottom. Okay, I think I know what that means. Please know there can be more than one of a card number. For example, on the first story card, you will be instructed to reveal one of the 3 starting cards. Okay, be warned. Once your journey begins, do not reveal or shuffle any cards without specific instructions to do so. Such insight into alternate realities can drive one mad. Indeed. So, setup. Simply place the story card deck in front of you with enough space to reveal and discard cards. Have dice and marker cubes close by. That's it. Okay, that's it. So, items. Once the story begins, you will receive a character card and item cards. Item cards have the item name and icon in a card tab at the bottom. Item cards can be placed under your character card to keep your play area organized. Okay, item classification, story items, fishing items, and effect items. Okay, so let's go for this. Reveal one of the 3 starting cards. So, for the Baroness, it says in here, you wake to the promise of adventure. A small package has been dropped at your doorstep. Your first delivery is a hastily wrapped box with instructions. It's to be delivered in pristine conditions to the Baroness of Seacrest Cliffs. Gain 3 gold, 2 feats of marksmanship, pull card 88, 89, and 90, and then 8 mercantile or 2 breakfast. I don't know what any of that means, to be honest. So 3 gold. I'm going to take a look and see exactly what they are. Because I haven't found exactly what each components figure. Marker cubes, gold 15, red 15, and black 15. Okay, so I get, thanks to this card, 3 gold, 2 feats of marksmanship, I don't know what that means. I'm going to say this round circles. Okay. Okay, so it's asking me to draw now, to pool 88, 89 and 90. '90, '89 and '88. So 88 is the character, 89 is a slingshot on pebbles, 90 is a mysterious package. So the slingshot says, this slingshot is your most treasured possession, carved from the heart of a 1,000-year-old pine. Why would anybody do that to a 1,000-year-old tree? With this slingshot, you can roll the black wild shot die at the end of a set. I guess that's going to be this one. Placed in your inventory. You pick up the package and turn it over. It's wrapped in paper with some light markings here and there. You don't recognize them. As much as you would like to give it a shake, you don't. Well, not yet. Wonder if you will ever know its contents. For now, it will remain a mystery. Place that in your inventory. Okay. Let's do that. To save some space. That's going to be my inventory. And it works very well indeed. Then we can go mercantile or breakfast. Ooh, that's a tricky one. I think we should have breakfast, but I'm going to go mercantile because I want to be very hardworking. So we go to card 8. The mercantile. You enter the mercantile, I don't know. The regular seedy bunch are milling about. You work your way up to the counter. Brisket! I'm heading out of town. Got anything good? Here you can purchase goods with gold. Pool cards 93, 94 and 95. Keep what you buy. Return the rest to the deck. Leave mercantile to card 9. Okay, so 93, 94, 95. So 93 is a grappling rope and it costs 3 gold. It's a chestnut popper, 94. And 95 is an enchanted bolter bag. It's for liquids. So Mensa, Grey Oak's best leather worker, has been crafting these for 50 years. Water placed inside will always remain cool and fresh. This one looks like it's seen some action. If purchased, place in your inventory. Chestnut popper. Brisket, the store owner, beams as you look over a nondescript chestnut on a leaf. What's this, you ask? A chestnut popper, handed over to me by mistake during a trade. You'd best not know the details. It can be used to, if purchased, place in your inventory. Grappling rope. The rope has a sharp set of barbs on the end to climb up and down when hooked. Handy indeed. You know, I think I'm going to use my 3 golds to buy the bolter and chestnut popper. And then I'm going to put this in my inventory. I don't know what the chestnut is there for, but we'll find out. And now go to page 9. Thieving scum, what? As you leave the Merc, you're bumped suspiciously by the scythe. Instinctively, you check your bag. The package is gone. You spy someone running down the street. Discard the mysterious package. Discard it. That's it. Chase him through the street market, go to 11. Cut him off through the bazaar, go to 17. I'm going to cut him off through the bazaar. I don't know why that sounds like the right thing to do, so let's go to 17. Cracky shot. Desperately, you race around the corner and find the assailant clear down the street. You must act fast. The thief will run beneath a large flower pot on a windowsill in a few more steps, then past a rickety fruit-filled wagon. A well-placed shot at the right moment could end this. Shoot the flower pot. Shoot the wagon door. Ooh. I'm going to go for the flower pot and shoot at it. So go to 19, to 18 it says in here. Flower pot, accuracy 3, sets 4. The flower pot is teetering off the windowsill. Gravity is not on its side. You aim, feeling optimistic about your chances. So now we need to learn how to do this. So I'm guessing we're going to have to roll 3 dice. So I'm assessing here. Shot dice. Shot dice have sights on them that create bullseyes. Each target has an accuracy statistic which determines how many shot dice you will roll to create bullseyes. This is the bullseye limit. Here. Top left. B is the accuracy, which we know here is 3, number of shot dice you can roll per set. Sets, how many times you can roll your shoot and wild shot dice on this target. 4. Reward, that is D. There's no reward. Bonus challenge. Achievement that can be accomplished for additional rewards. Bonus reward. In this example, so this is a reward for completing the bonus challenge. Okay, so I would get a little star if I did. Result prompts depending on... So, shooting targets. Check the statistics. Roll shot die and finesse the shot die if needed, which I do because I have the slingshot. So I can roll 3 and that. Scenario 1. You can shoot 3 shot dice. The results are blah blah blah. You're able to make 1 bullseye with that. Bravo. To finish this set, you'll need to roll 1 wild shoot dice. Shoot die. We will use the black wild shot die for... You roll the black. And the result is that... whoopsie. This means 1 of your shot die results must be removed from play. Luckily, you have a roll that isn't useful for making a bullseye that can be tossed out. You remove that. This completes set 1. You must set it on 1. This time for set 2. Okay, so according to this, if you shoot 2 of these dice is a bullseye, or that is also a bullseye. Okay, so I need 4 bullseyes, and these... So I get nothing here. Nothing at all. So that was 1. Set 2. We get 1 bullseye. These 2 do nothing, so we get 1 bullseye. Let's mark it with that, for instance. Set 3. I get nothing, and set 4. I get nothing either. So I miss. Yeah, I am rather unlucky with dice, just so you know. So I miss. Let's go to card number 20. Long shot. The shot snaps and you watch it miss. The thief turns another corner. You've lost him. Your first actual delivery is lost before you even left town. Not the best start to becoming a decorated Grey Oaks messenger. It's being a family tradition for over more than 150 years. Hopefully you can keep this mess up under wraps. Maybe a life of high adventure just wasn't meant to be. But you know what is another pint of the Hungry Hog? It's nearly lunch. Ending 1. And that's it. That's it. Okay, that was rough. Ouch. That was very rough. So now we do the cards. And let's start again. Instead of going mercantile, I'm going to go breakfast. The Hungry Hog. Before embarking into the wild, you decide a hearty breakfast. The Hungry Hog is in order. You haven't eaten since yesterday and your stomach is growling. Farfelli, the barkeep, asks what you'll have. Dried fruits and nuts, porridge and coffee, bread and buttermilk. Let's have dried fruit and nuts. Nuts and nibbles. Farfelli gives you an extra helping of trail mix for the road. It's an assortment of seeds, nuts, dried fruits, and a touch of chocolate nibbles. Pay 1 gold for breakfast out of the 3 I had. So I pay 1. For breakfast, place the trail mix in your inventory. What is the trail mix? I don't know the trail mix. Okay. Oh, this is the trail mix. Why? Okay, so nuts and nibbles, trail mix. That was a bit confusing. Never mind. There we go. So that's it. Sorry, trail mix. Ask Farfelli for direction. 6. Get an early start. 16. Let's ask Farfelli. He seems like a very nice person. 6. Helping Hannah. Before you can wave down Farfelli, Hannah, the establishment's owner, comes through the front door. She's struggling to carry a large burlap sack. You can't help but notice that the bag is wiggling a bit. You offer to help. The 2 of you lug it out back to her herb garden behind the tavern. Hannah, what's in the bag? Go to 7. What's the best way to the coast? Let's ask what's in the bag. I'm curious. The gig. Her face lights up. A dozen leaf fighter saplings. Gonna get some figs going in the bar with a few wagers. Few fights, not figs, fights. Sorry, dyslexia. She pulls a small plant out of the bag. It has a nasty little mouth that snaps and bites wildly. You're a messenger now, huh? I need to get one of these to a man named Rolf at the atrium in Crow Falls. Do you want the gig? Sure, I think it's on the way. A bite from that is fatal, no. Yeah, sure, it's on the way. Let's put the leaf fighter sapling. So let's go to number 10. Fast passage. Hannah, which way would you take to the coast? Hickory Hills would be the best. It's just cornfields. The pass through Pointy Peaks is a bit shorter, but there are bears, and the bridge at Peak Falls has swept away in the rains. Either avoid if you can. Either way, the paths meet up Blister Bridge. From there is a straight shot to Crow Falls. Best to enter town on the south side, less security. Try and catch a ride on a riverboat to the coast. Beware of river pirates, Madeleine the Mad in particular. Come to think of it, keep an eye out around here as well. There have been reports of cloaked figures roaming the streets. You thank her for your advice. Continue on your way. Go to 16. Forlorn Lover. As you make your way to the outskirts of town, you find Bartle, a pathetic fellow whipping on a lonely street corner. I don't suppose you're a good shot with that there slingshot? He asks, shoulders shrugged. You are hesitant. There's something off in this guy, but curiosity is killing you. Yeah, I'm tooting I'm the best. It's just for looks, sorry. Yeah, let's go for it again. You found out that I am not the best, so that's okay. Go to 23. Why you ask? You reply reluctantly. I was about to give my sweet Laura a ring. We're destined to be married, but a pesky jackalope took it. They're attracted to this sort of thing. I had dropped it, and well, look! He points over in the bushes. Sure enough, there is a jackalope with a ring hanging out of its mouth. You rarely see jackalopes. There are not many in the area. Cute little guys. I'll reward you handsomely, he says. So I can now take care of it, or it's bad luck to shoot a jackalope. Yeah, it is. Sorry. I'm not gonna kill it. So I go to 52. Good fortune. As you cross Main Street and head west, you hear someone calling your name. Hildegard! It's all around town that you're carrying something of interest. You need to keep your eyes open and watch your back. It's about time you had a reading, suggests Marin, the renowned local fortune teller. Standing in the dark corner of her gypsy cottage, she urges you forward with a wave. Okay, please don't curse me. Okay, as long as it is free. I want nothing to... Of course, I want something to do with her. I go to 53, for goodness sake. Who would say no to that? Sit down and relax, Hildegard, she says. Candles ignite as you take a seat. Between the two of you is a smoky yellow crystal and some gruesome knickknacks, probably to set the mood. Other curiosities are hanging from the ceiling. Skulls, drunken heads, shrunken heads, and foul liquids oozing out of jars. Are you relaxed? Are you ready? Ready for what? You ask. Good, let's begin. The surrounding candles blow out and the air grows cold. 55. Madame's rules. Marin raises her hands, and the dull yellow crystal on the table begins to levitate. Marin's body splits into 3 astral projections. Pull and shuffle cards 56, there are 3. Play all 3 face up in a row. 56, 56, 56. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. All 3 cards are treated as separate targets. You may attack them in any order you choose. Roll shoot dice normally on all 3 targets. If one is defeated, flip that card over and look for a dot in the bottom right corner. If it is there, it's the real Marin. If not, it is an illusion. The encounter ends after finding the real Marin by seeing the dot, or failing to find her after shooting at all 3 targets. Note, only 1 player may roll on each Marin's test card. Okay, so accuracy 4, that means 4 dice. I have the slingshot, so So I have that. And let's start with that one in the middle. So that would be 1. I need 3 successes. So that's 1. That's nothing because I can't imagine that that's going to be 1. Okay, so I didn't. I missed. So I fail. Failed fortune. The illusions of Marin fade away, leaving her seated across the table. The tarot won't speak to you now. That's unfortunate. A mark is a good thing to have, and you need an instinct that can be talked. Sadly, child, you don't have that. Not yet. Please, I can do that. I won't let you down, you plead, trying your best to sound confident. She looks at you with a cold, intense stare. I've decided to allow this to continue. But Hildegard, I sense trouble with the Baroness of Seacrest Cleaves. Watch when you enter the city. Crown Falls as well. The world is not a friendly place. Understand? She stares seriously. Lose all feats of marksmanship. Head to edge of town, 59. Rations. He's settling in. You're about to leave the Grey Oaks. Maybe one final stop at the Mercantile? To visit Merc, Poodle card 93, 94, 95, unless already purchased. You're approached by a shriveled up woman who looks... sorry. Siesta time. You hear you're a fisherman, she asks. On occasion, you say, caught off guard. Well then, and a place you can catch something for the both of us. A little fishing may not be a bad idea. First, card 93, 94, 95. And I'm going to buy the water with the 2 golds I have left. That's it. And then, sure, show me the place, 60. You've got the touch. The partially mummified woman leads you across Edge Water Bridge. I've tried here, nothing bites, you groan. I need someone with a strong arm and the right touch. Cast all the way out to those cattails. I can't reach them myself. She hands you a fishing pole. The lure is an odd black stone. It's heavy. Okay, here it goes. Ouch. So 4 sets, accuracy 4, accuracy 4. You take the beating up fishing rod and give it a shake. It feels good enough, solid and balanced. You'll give it a try. And let's see how it goes. Nope. So that's 2 already, of 5 I need. Three, and 1 more roll. This is not going to work, is it? And 4. And that doesn't work. I am not very lucky with dice. So no luck. You head down to the tackle shop to buy bait. You need it to fish. Todd keeps a spare fishing rod for you behind the counter. I don't have any money though. Take a cue of the associated color. Okay, so horseflies are free. And they have one in stock. Fishing rod comes here. This is my inventory. It's getting crowded here. And go to 64. Fishing lessons. Pull the 3 fishing cards, card 91. And after this, I think I'm going to finish the game because it's okay, I got 2 successes, so this one. Crystal base. Bait, stinkworm. Great catch, a crystal base will bring you luck. All press can now use the gold wild shot dice. Remember, during a face-off, only one wild shot die will be rolled between 2 players. You've got place in your inventory. That's the only one, I only have 1 bait. So that's it. And then the game will continue, I'm guessing. Fish, then leave the grey oaks, go into 66. The road ahead forks into 2. An old sign marks hickory hills to the right and pointy peaks to the left. Both will eventually lead to Crow Falls and from here to the coast. But you're not sure which to take. A crow lands on the right side of the sign. Maybe the crow knows the way, but then another lands on the left, then another. They start to crow at you and ruffle their feathers furiously. These birds look angry. One of them leaps in the air in your direction. The crows attack, 67 and 68. But that will be a story for another time, because this is how he plays. That's it. It is pretty much the same as the previous Spire's End, with a little bit more to it because of the dice. I wish it was a little bit better explained, these things, but it's just a matter of getting used to them, and that should be enough. Overall, I'm definitely going to finish playing all of these because I love these kind of games. But this is how it plays. As a solo experience, I love it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I hope that you will enjoy it too, and you will definitely give Hildegard a go. Now, if you may excuse me, I have some crows to fight. So play wheel.